Hello, this is the second part of the video demonstration for the project 4. We have the bonus implementation over here. The implementation includes public key based digital signatures for posts using the Erlang's built-in crypto library. The features include key generation, registration of the user with the public key, creating signed posts, public key retrievals, and also signature verification. Here are the commands for performing those features, and then here is some documentation of how it works, what's the details of the cryptography, and what architecture are we following for the implementation. Later we'll just move to the actual implementation itself. Here we have the server running and two clients running simultaneously as discussed in the previous video, and now my teammate will proceed you with the further adus.
Hello, so I'm Radhe, and once again, we'll be starting with a detailed uh, demo. So we'll run the command demo bonus for that. So as you can see, we have performed multiple steps for the encrypted uh, encrypted posting on the Reddit clone, as well as the corresponding API keys calls that you can see on the server. So first we start by generating key pairs for our two users, Alice and Bob. We have listed the public keys here. Next, we need to register these public keys on the server for each user so that they can be viewed by other users to read their messages. Next up, we create a subreddit to post the messages on, and then uh, one of the users joins the subreddit. Next, we create a signed post. So we cannot implement this on the terminal, so we'll show the code for this functionality. So to create a signed post, we first need to have the content as well as the title of the post itself. Next, we run the sign post function that takes in the username, the title, content, as well as the Alice's private key. So we use the private key to generate a signature for the post, and then we post the signed post on the Reddit clone itself. So next up, we move back to the implementation. So now we have created a signed post. So another user, if they want to read this post, they first need to retrieve the public key for Alice. So they retrieve this public key in the sixth step. So as you can see here, for example, Bob requests for the public key and then they receive the public key, which you can see in the response. Next up, the Bob uses this public key to decrypt the post and read. So we can see that after decryption, the response contains the signature as well as the title and the contents of the post. So this concludes the detailed demonstration. Now my teammate will show the uh,
I'll be showing
implementation
you a
with
couple
the
of
clients.
commands that we will be running manually to demonstrate this functionality. First being the key pair generation. So here on generation, we get the public and the private keys, of which we'll be using the public key to register a user. For example, if we try to register a user, we need a public key for the same, and we'll be using this as the public key. And we can see that the user has been registered. And now if you try to get the public key of this user in another terminal, then we'll use the command get public key and the user ID. We know the user ID as, and here we get the public key for the same user, and you can verify that the public key is the same for what we registered the user with and here. So other commands cannot be directly ter- executed in the terminal. My friend already told you the functionality and the logic behind the working of the same. So this concludes our demonstration for the bonus part. Thank you.